It's not my idea. It was something that I had seen done in Newfoundland, in St. John's, Newfoundland. Um, a couple of years ago, I think they started their rock camp, and I started following them on Instagram, and then realized it was a whole sort of international movement, girls' rock camp. And I wanted to bring one to Fredericton. And in my role as the Outreach Program Manager, I wanted to create a new program that we didn't already have in existence. And so I sort of got together with Penny and Jane Blanchard and started brainstorming ideas. And it really snowballed into writing a bunch of grants and pulling the camp together last summer. So this year is our second year.
I think it's important to maybe foster and nurture the young women in this city. I think there's a serious lack of women in the music scene in Fredericton, and the ones that we do have are super awesome, but I think we need to encourage more girls to pick up instruments and not necessarily just do the singer, songwriter, folky thing, which is great if that's your thing, but we're teaching these girls, like power chords and bass lines and smash the drums, and they've been just wonderful doing it. So I think it's important to carve a little space for girls coming up in the scene. So you guys just finished your dress rehearsal, your show, your practice run through in front of people. How did that go? How did that feel?
It felt really exhilarating that I finally could show my talents to other people besides my band.
And you guys haven't really played before though, right? Before this? Like you have a little experience. I know Lulu, you have a little bit. But really, the fact that you guys have been playing together for 4 days is wicked. So what made you want to come to rock camp?
I didn't know I was coming. My mom just told me one day, I signed you up for this camp during the summer.
Yeah, you're pretty pumped that you're here?
Yeah.
What's been the best thing so far?
Playing with my band.
Probably meeting new people and getting to play drums and getting to know my band.
Pretty much everything, in my opinion. Like, everything is awesome.
So what does MEOW stand for?
Stands for Musically
Empowered Open Women.
Yeah, and are you feeling that this week so far?
Yep.
Yeah.
The shirt is amazing. We started this week with 4 band members, and then we got 3. So every member did a different design for the letter.
So do you think you'll continue with music after this? After this week ends, you're going to keep going?
Yeah. I'm gonna keep singing. I love singing in the shower. I love singing here.
I am really enjoying it.
And you're super good at it. And Jerry Faye, you're one of the organizers of this week.
Yeah.
So why is it so important that there is a girls' rock camp?
Bring more women into the music scene, for sure. Like, it's, in the Maritimes in New Brunswick, like, there's a lot of, it's pretty, like, a male-dominated, like, industry, but I think that we can change that, and by inspiring women, like, young girls, to play music starting young, I'm sure that they'll just keep doing it because they get to see how good it makes them feel.
So, Universal Fire, I'm interested to know about your name.
I think it was just sort of, we liked the word fire, and then
We were just thinking.
And then
in our
I think it
heads.
was Jill who said something like Universal Fire or Universe on Fire. And then we kind of started, and some people were like, kind of like, yeah, I like that name. And then so that's kind of, and then it was the name we found most positive about. We'd gone through a few others, but that had the best reception.
yeah,
so.
we were originally going to be Milk Toast, but not everybody could agree with that.
No, I'm not dealing with a really funny name like that.
Has that been a theme within your band, Universal Fire?
Yeah, kind of. Our first song has like fire in the name. It's called World's on Fire. And it's just kind of about wanting people to be more assertive about global problems.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of go with that. We go with like the what's it called? the theme of wanting
Activism?
yeah. And so we've got like the flames.
Yeah,
of
and
activism.
it's just kind of a fun, punchy song.
Yeah.
What have you really learned since being here this week with Girls Rock Camp?
Basically everything about the guitar. Notes were really hard. I'm still practicing of doing the full chord notes, and C note. C note's the hardest for me. Yeah, basically everything about the guitar, but I do have practice with ukulele.
And Molly, I know you were here last year. Why did you come back this year?
Because I really enjoyed it last year, and I wanted to learn how to play the drums.
Do you feel like you have learned something yourselves while being here?
Yeah, for sure. I guess I never really stopped to think about my process through any of the music making or performance. Just something I always kind of learned on the go and figured out trial and error. So it wasn't until I stopped and thought about how I was going to teach it that I really realized how I break it down without realizing, and also how much I actually knew. That's a good one. I think one of the biggest surprises I've had is, oh wait, I do know a lot of stuff, and it's so neat to be able to then, give that to other people.
Yeah.
I've wanted to start a band for a while, but I just don't know anybody who can play instruments, and I can't really play anything. I can sort of play violin, but not really.
So maybe this year, because school will be starting soon, do you think you might try to find some friends to jam in a garage and stuff with?
I might. I also live in the middle of nowhere, so that might be a little hard.
That's the best place to be allowed, though.
That's true. It's just the issue of getting everybody together.
I'm gonna definitely take away how much music can really change and empower kids, because it really makes a big difference. I used to teach kids music when I was just a kid myself. When I was 16, I started teaching at this Rock of Ages school, and that was great, but having them do a showcase and get ready and socialize with their bands, and for them to have to be together all week and to have to work together and make all these changes to songs and write the songs, it just it really does empower them and make them so confident.